Actually, Lauro Bongay did feature on our TV table on day 3 when he beat the Bangladesh national player by 9 racks to 2. Actually, he looked really comfortable. I was very surprised that how quickly he adapted to the surroundings of this TV table.
Thanks for that, Gabriel. I must have missed that match. Yeah, so should have a little bit of advantage, maybe having had a comfortable win on the table already.
Yeah, he's definitely more acquainted with this table and the surroundings than Dodong Diamond.
But Dodong there with a break and run. So Lauro there got sporting his Team KLA t-shirt there, which is created by a couple of the players, Ferrara and Carlo Morotto. They started doing these online matches in the province they come from, in the Philippines. So you could probably have a look online and see these guys in action. So he chose a perhaps slightly more risky option to play for the 5 in this bottom corner left pocket, and he's got a little bit too much spin on the cue ball and just come up behind the 7. He won't be happy with himself about that. He had the option also to come across 2 rails for the 7 in the opposite corner, which would have never left him hooked, but he chose to let the cue ball travel less distance, and in this instance he's made a mistake. So see if he can recover it with a jump shot. It's very close. And is he scratched? Nope.
He's left an opening there for James Aranas to take the second rack.
Yeah, so often when a ball's missed, it leaves an easy shot for the opponent. To just miss that center pocket and come down like this. Around about, oh, and it's been kicked in by the 2, but the 2 is there. So fortunate how the ball came down. The 2 ball has come around the table, and this is far from easy though. I think the cue ball is traveling into the 4. You might have to jack up and go around a couple of cushions to hold, go around the back of this. Oh, we can hold it. It's a little straighter than I thought it looked. So he's had no problem just to kill the cue ball. Cut shot there, and he's in prime position now.
Dodong's break has been fantastic the entire week. In a game yesterday, in the last 16, he played against Vietnam's Dong Hoc Quang, and he broke and ran 6 times in a race to 11. And both players actually played really well. The Vietnamese player and him managed to alternate break clear 9, break and run 9 in a row. Fantastic.
Yeah, so these players, when they have the less pressure situations and perhaps not the TV cameras on, they're even more impressive. I think the most break and runs in a match was by Robbie Capito in the last.
Yeah, 7. I think it's hard to beat that. He played so well.
So fast, easy work. Really had the cue ball under control in the right spot every time to leave himself what has looked like an easy run out. I don't think we'll be seeing him miss this one to go 3-0 in front. Might draw it back. So yeah, well, he's come up. I think he wanted to stun run through a little on that. So now he's shaking his head. The top spin shot's going to send him into the 9 ball. That's kind of an elementary mistake from a guy at this level. They don't like to roll the ball softly in case they get a funny contact. So they'll do a stun run through where they punch the ball, but it has slight forward momentum. It's a feel shot. It's hard to teach. You just have to get used to it. And that's what he tried to do there, but he's fallen into the trap of doing just a stun shot. So he's looking now to bump the 9 to hold position for the 7. This can go wrong.
So John, if reference back to that ghost, what's your ghost What balls do you play? How many ball goals do you play?
I've done 7
7.
on with 10 ball, and then I missed in the 8th rack on the black. So that's my record so far.
Wow, that sounds pretty impressive.
Thanks. That was some days I'm just inconsistent. You know, it was kind of a one-off day when things were working.
When it all clicks together.
Yes.
Oh.
What about you?
I'm just stuck at the 9 ball goals. Yeah, I've probably only won once or twice. Race to 9. It's really difficult.
Perfect hit. So he's
Another
opting for a different kind of break. I think he's looking to make 2 balls on the break, and he has. So 2 balls down, he makes that.
Just 1 ball down. It's an illegal break.
Sorry,
illegal.
1, 2, 3, 4, 7.
Yeah, it's
yes, you're right. Sorry. So it's again an illegal break. Oh my word! I thought he made the wing ball, but he made the 1. The wing ball didn't go, which is very unusual for a magic rack. And has he got a combo with the 3-9 in the middle? He's come up short for it.
What a positional shot there by Long Diamond.
So again, he's not adjusting anything on the break. He's sticking with that break, which is making the 1 ball in the middle. This time he did also make. Oh, it's illegal again.
No.
Is it? No, because where's the?
Oh, it's a legal break. He potted 3 on the break.
He potted. No. Really?
Oh, I think the 5
No.
ball came up and went down again.
Ah. Okay, because there's 7 on the table.
Yeah.
And there's nothing above the head string, so.
Ah.
That means, yeah.
Poor safety shot there by Lauro Bongay. He's left Aranas with another chance to get another rack on the board to make it 8-0.
I'm sure it was.
Now elevating his cue, looking to draw 1 rail back for the 6 ball.
I was going to say that was a challenging shot.
It's
That
never
he went
easy.
down on pretty quickly, so maybe should have just taken a bit of extra time on that one. That was probably the toughest shot he'd been faced with yet.
You know, he's always had the cue ball on the string for the entire game so far.
Correct.
That was probably his only shot that he needed to recover.
Ooh, and to be honest, he's almost missed that. I mean, he wanted to go that side of the pocket because the 7 was a little in the way, but he didn't want to hit it that thick. All right, let's see if Lauro can get out here. So this would be against James's break. So we were just talking about something funny happen. I mean, if there is a comeback to be had, it has to be had against James's break. So again, he's not. He wanted to have more spin on that. He wanted to be closer to the 8 ball. Now he's got to go forward. He's got to go down the table with topspin and put some power on this. And expect him to get it, but it's not where he wanted to be. And because of that, he's again left himself a tester on the 9. Now he'd be making this shot and practice table 99 out of 100, but you can see he's just composed himself a little bit there. I mean, he's wow, good to see that go in.
I certainly enjoyed myself seeing all my idols that I've idolized in my entire pool playing time. It's a great opportunity to meet them.
Yeah. Has he not made the wing ball again?
Yeah, it's a dry break.
It's a dry. Oh, I mean, we've barely seen any dry breaks on this table all week, and to not make with the magic rack, to not make. I mean, he's going to be. I think it's very tough to come back from that mentally. He had to do a break and run really there to stay in with a chance. He didn't get a break and run in his last break, and now as the 1's going, and guess what? He has a shot on the 4, so the roll's still going his way.
How often do you see that, John? For a cut break, making 4 balls on a cut break.
Yeah, that's quite something you really don't see that on the cover. You could, if you go head on, 3 is common.
Yeah.
4 can happen,
Yeah.
but for the cut break, you're right. Yeah.
For the cut break, normally it's just 1 or 2 at best. It's just
Right.
but making 4. Oh,
So what do you think? He's going round the back? Can he hold this, or is he going round the back of the 7 and the 8?
I think he's going to hold this. Oh, I thought wrong.
He doesn't want to catch the 8, but oh, he's got the line perfect. I mean, this is going to be quickest rack of the tournament, I think.
What we're seeing here is a James Aranas masterclass. Almost
Indeed.
no mistakes at all.
Yeah,
Flawless game.
I think a lot of that has to do with how his opponent is playing. I wouldn't say playing, but how he's breaking, because he's just getting demoralized by not being able to get his arm going, not having any luck, or maybe not adjusting. I mean, he keeps on doing the same break even though it's not working.
Yeah.
So, yeah, 10-1 now for Dodong. It's on the hill, on all cylinders today. So it's important to mention that he's had, yeah, like you said, he's had a great run through. Lauro, no pushover at all.
Yeah. I think John, what you said about the psychological point from this, from Lauro's point of view, maybe he did feel a bit inferior to Dodong Diamond.
So just these 2 balls left to put this match away, book himself a place into the semi-final tomorrow, and he's through. James Aranas Dodong beats Lauro. His compatriot there to go through into the semi-final.